everyone, welcome to this Pilates practice. My name's Debbie and I'm going to be taking you through the practice today. If you're new to one of my practices, haven't done it before, do feel free to go onto my YouTube account and read my profile. You'll find out a little bit about me on there. But just for the basics for Pilates, we breathe in through the nose, we breathe out through the mouth. Every breath that we take, we pull in our core. So as you're breathing in through the nose, you're pulling in your core, and as you breathe out through the mouth, you pull the core tighter, the idea there. So today it's going to be a fairly gentle practice. It's going to be a mindful practice. We're going to take some time to just be one with ourselves and probably do a little bit of sequence in there, sun salutation sequence, because that's always quite soothing and quite relaxing. So if we take ourselves to our mats, we're going to lay down. I would say if you have a boulder or a blanket, that would be really nice just to rest your head on, so that we've got a little bit of height here for our head and our neck and get ourselves comfortable. So laying yourselves down, taking yourself down slowly, and get yourself comfortable with your boulder or your pillow or your blanket rolled up, whatever you've got, getting yourself so that your neck is feeling comfortable where it's laying. You can take your feet mat width apart and lock the knees in, or you can take your legs long. We're just going to start now by relaxing our arms down by our sides and closing our eyes down, so that we're going to look internally. We're going to really focus on us today, our bodies, and just being slow movement and mindful of everything that we're doing today. So we've got our legs relaxed, you've got your feet dropping outwards. So release the ankles, your calves, your knees and your thighs. Your legs and your feet are just relaxing and soft. Allow yourself to melt down and let them go. Relax your glutes. Relax your pelvis and your real lower core. Let it melt into the mat beneath you. Allow the lower spine to soften down. Your mid-spine following that, and your upper spine. Restful and soft. Let your stomach rest down. Your chest. Releasing the hands and the wrists. Your lower arms, your elbows and your upper arms. Both arms fully rested. Allow the shoulders to be free. Let them go, let all the tension be released. Your neck. Let it be one with the pillow and the boulder behind you. And then your head. Let all your facial muscles go. Allow the jaw to be soft. Your cheekbones. Your nose, your nostrils. Your eyes, your eyelids. Your eyebrows and your forehead, and the top of your head. Your whole body succumbing to the ground beneath. Be mindful of every part of your body. releasing it deeper, softening your breath. Nice slow breath as you're melting deeper into the ground. Stay in there. Melting down now. Just turn the music off because I felt that was perhaps disturbing. So we've got a very gentle sound now. Listening to that soft music, melting with it. And just releasing everything. Release the legs a bit more. Release your pelvis and your glutes more. Releasing your spine deeper and more so. Release the arms more. Releasing your neck, your shoulders and your head. We're just going to slowly start to allow our body to wake back up. Lifting the fingers, moving the wrists. Lifting one leg, lifting the second leg, so that the feet are now flat on the mat. And just gently moving the legs, releasing the lower spine. And then I want you to push into your feet, lifting your hips and shift them over to the right hand side. And then turn your body onto the left, keeping your head on your pillow or your boulder or your blanket. And laying there, breathing deeply into your lungs but restful. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Don't hold the core at this point, but just resting. Gentle breaths. Feeling it in our backs, feeling it in our lungs as we breathe. Being mindful of that breath. And then you're going to push into your right hand and push yourself up so you come into a seated position, cross-legged, whichever's most comfortable for you. And just crossing your legs, sitting comfortable, keeping the eyes closed down if you can, or just downcast if you feel it's, better for you. Resting your hands onto your knees or your arms, your forearms, wherever's good for you. Lifting the shoulders, dropping them back down behind you. We're going to start to take some breaths here. So we're going to breathe in and we're going to allow the stomach to swell as we breathe in. So we're taking the breath into the belly and we're breathing in for 4. So taking a big breath in, rising the belly, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for a second and then breathing out, we pull the core back into us, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Do that again, big breath in, pulling the belly outwards, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it for a second, breathing out, pulling the core back in, 4, 3, 2 and 1. One more time, big breath in, pulling the belly outwards, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it for 1 breath, breathing out, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just continue to just do your normal breath now. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. If you need to adjust yourself at any time, then do so. This time we're going to breathe in, we're going to pull the core inwards for 4, and then we're going to release the core, pushing the belly out for 4. So breathing in, pulling in that core, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it for 1 breath, breathing out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, pulling in the core, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it there, breathing out, pushing the belly out for 4, 3, 2 and 1. Breathing in, pulling in the core, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out, releasing the core, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then breathe, just gently breathe there, your natural breath. Be mindful, checking your body again. How are you feeling? Hopefully you're still feeling relaxed. Then taking your right hand onto your left knee. Taking your left hand behind you, pushing into the left hand, pushing your body up so you're sitting tall, really sitting tall. Gently taking the hand on your knee and allowing yourself to twist round gently. Holding it there, closing the eyes down again if you can. Focus internally on how you're feeling and that spinal turn, little spinal twist feels to you. Coming back to centre. And then bring yourself down, bringing yourself forward, just to where's comfortable for you. Just bringing yourself down. And then bring yourself back up again. Taking your left hand onto your right knee, your right hand behind you, pushing in and pushing yourself up so you're nice and tall. Breathing in, pulling in the core, and as you breathe out, you gently turn again. Try and hold the core if you can. It's like core strengthening as well as a little tiny spinal twist. Just holding it there. And coming back to centre. And allow yourself to drop back down one more time, where's comfortable for you. And bringing yourself back up. Swap the crossover on your legs, whichever one was in front before, we're now swapping over. Hands back on our legs again. Just sitting there, shoulders back and down, close the eyes down. Feel yourself again there, gently relax into it. Try and hold the core now. We're going to try and do a little bit of core strength. So breathing in, pulling in the core. Breathing out, pull the core tighter. Breathing in through the nose, pulling in that core. Breathing out through the mouth, pull the core tighter. Do that one more time, breathing in, pulling in your core. Breathing out, pull the core tighter. Then hold that core where it is now and breathe your natural breath, but holding the core. Keep the core squeezed. Then taking your right hand onto your left knee, left hand behind you, pushing yourself up to a nice seated straight back. Breathing in, pull that core tighter, taking a little twist, using the arm on the knee to pull you round. Don't force anything, it's just a gentle pull, but the core is being held now. Come back to centre, drop yourself down. Bringing yourself back up. Taking your left hand onto your right knee, your right hand behind you, and pushing yourself up so you're nice and straight. Breathing in, pulling in the core, and as you breathe out, hold the core tightly and twist, using the arm on knee to pull you round, just gently. Keep that squeeze in that core. Move back to centre and bring your arms down. Bringing yourself up gently. If you've got your eyes still closed, just blink them gently open. So we're going to come around, we're going to do a gentle sun salutation, which is a yoga, but we do use it in Pilates, and I think it's quite mindful to do these. So bringing yourself round onto all fours. Actually, I'm going to go this way. So bringing yourselves round onto all fours, taking your arms underneath you, breathing in, pulling in the core, and as you breathe out, just push yourself up to a downward dog. Holding the downward dog there just for a few moments. It's a nice mindful pose, this. If it's too much on the wrists, you can come down onto your forearms, which is like a dolphin, but you're still getting a similar sort of move. Whatever's good for you, this is mindful today. Then bending your knees, walking your hands back to your knees, giving yourself a little hang. Coming up to flat back, so that might be you've got your hands here, so you've got a nice flat back. Bending yourself back down, bending the knees, sweeping the arms up with a big breath in. Bring the hands down to your centre. Okay, standing tall, taking a big breath in. And as you breathe out, you dive yourself all the way down to the floor, just slowly. Breathing up, coming up to flat back position. Breathing out as you come down. Then you're going to take yourself forward and you're going to come down onto all fours here. Then from here, we're going to do knees, chest and chin. So we've got our knees and we can come down to our chest, chin, and then bring ourselves up into a little back bend here. And you're going to push yourself back up. You're going to bring yourself up into downward dog. You're going to bring your right foot forward, drop the left knee down, uncurl the toes, a gentle opening there. You're going to step forward with the left leg and you're going to come down to hanging. You're going to take a big breath in and a breath out. Big breath in, raising the arms up. Big breath out as you come back down. This time we're going to step back with the right leg. Going to bring the right leg down. Going to come forward again. Going to come back into our downward dog. Holding it there. And then walking your hands back to your feet, hanging down. Taking the big breath in and breathe out. Big breath in as we raise the arms up. Breath out as you come all the way down to the floor. Coming up to flat back position. Walking yourself down onto all fours. We're going to go our knees, chest, chin. So we've got our knees down. We're going to come down for our chest, chin, and just upwards. We're going to come all the way back up into downward dog. This time we bring our right foot forward and we drop the left leg down. Sorry, we're bringing our left foot forward and dropping our right leg back. I'm so sorry, guys. This is supposed to be mindful. I should be paying attention. Coming forward, nice little opening there. Curling the toes under, bringing the right foot forward this time, hanging down. Big breath in as you come up. Breathing out. Let's do that. Big breath in. Breathing out as you come all the way back down. Taking the right leg back, coming down, releasing it out and dropping forward. Coming back into downward dog. Walking our hands back to our legs, allowing ourselves to hang. Big breath in as we rise up and then we rise down. Okay, we'll do that one more time, both sides, and then we'll come down for a little bit of stretch out and rest again. So big breath in, breathing out as you dive down. Coming up to flat back position. Walking your hands forward, coming down onto your knees. We have our knees, chest and chin as we come forward, up into our little upward dog. And then we bring ourselves back to downward dog. Bringing our right leg forward, dropping the left leg down, coming forward, bending forward for a hip opening. Curling the toes under the left foot, bringing them forward, hanging down. Taking a big breath in and a breath out. Taking a big breath in, breathing out as you dive down. Taking the left leg back, dropping it down to the floor, coming forward again for that hip opening with the right leg. Pushing yourself back into downward dog. And then walking your hands back towards your feet and hanging there. Taking a big breath in as you come up. Breathing out as you come down. All the time trying to hold your core tight. Big breath in. Breathing out as you dive down. Come into flat back position. Bringing your hands down, walking forward onto your knees. Got our knees, chest and chin as we come down. Coming up into our little upward dog, little back bend. And then bringing ourselves back into a downward dog. This time bringing our left leg forward, dropping the right leg down, uncurling the toes. Leaning forward for our hip open. Curling the toes under of the right foot, pushing forward, coming to a hanging down. Big breath in as we raise up. Breath out as you go down, holding the core tight. Breathing in, pulling the core tight, breathing up. Breathing out, hold that core tight as you dive down. Taking the left leg back, dropping the left leg down, coming forward, opening out. Pushing back into downward dog. Walking your hands back towards your feet, hanging there. Taking a big breath in as you bring yourself up. Breathing out as you come down. It's quite mindful, isn't it, that? It's quite restful. So here we're just going to do a little bit of side movement, just taking our legs wide and just drop our side down here. Just coming down, hang onto your hip here, dropping down to the left. Holding the core tight if you can, just dropping down. Breathing in, breathing out. Be mindful of your breath, big breath in, breath out. Holding the core tight as you come back to centre. Taking the left hand onto your hip, right hand down the side. Breathing in, holding the core tight. Breathing out, just drop down, opening out on the other side now. Holding the core tight, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Squeeze the core, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Then coming back to centre, we're just going to bring ourselves forward. So we're going to come down to a flat back, holding our flat back there. So I'm going to come this way so that you can see. We've got a nice flat back here. We're not coming down too far, we're just holding it so we're nice and flat. Got our hands either on our hips or you can have them onto the top of your thighs, wherever's good for you. Holding it there. Breathing in through the nose. Core tight, breathing out through the mouth. Oh, excuse me. Breathing in through the nose, pulling the core tight. Breathing out through the mouth. I'm going to sneeze again, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Keep breathing. On the next breath in, pulling in that core. And if you want, you can drop yourself right down now. So you're hanging down, whatever's comfortable for you, however comfortable you feel. You might want to take your legs slightly wider, bringing yourself down. Gently breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then pushing yourself back up to flat back position. Bend your knees and bring yourselves up to standing, bringing your feet together. We're going to come down into a little yogi squat, so wherever that might be for you. So we're going to start with our feet out, our legs slightly wider than hip width, and we're going to drop ourselves down very slowly. So you might get to here and you might find that that's comfortable enough for you. You might want to do it with your hands and just come into here, whatever's good, because don't be, forget this is our mindful class today. I'm going to go this way just so that you can see. You might want to come down all the way and sit with your hands in between the legs. You might just want to put your hands there. You might, if you've got a block, you might want to put a block underneath you. But we're just going to sit, whatever's good for you, even if you want to sit on the floor, on your bum. So if you want to sit down and just sit, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to come into my yogi squat. So just sitting here for our little mindful time here. Hands together in prayer, just breathing gently, feeling the opening again in the hip area. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. free to come out of it at any point. And then taking your hands round, sitting yourself down, taking your legs long, breathing in, pulling in the core. And as you breathe out, allow yourself to fold it over your legs. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. And then putting yourselves back up and bringing yourself down. Come onto your side, bring yourself down and bring yourself onto your mat with your head rested on your boulder, your blanket, your pillow if you have one. And then everybody take your feet mat width apart and lock your knees in together. We're going to finish our practice here. So breathing in, pulling in the core. Breathing out, pull the core tighter. Holding that core there. Breathing in, pull the core tight. Breathing out, pull the core tighter. Hold it there. Hold that core as tight as you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the core go. Let your body start to relax. Feel the back melting into the mat beneath you. Feel your feet on the mat, how they feel. Feel grounded and soft. Taking your arms out to the sides, take palms down. We're going to ground ourselves a little more. Just continue to breathe softly, letting everything go. Let your facial muscles release. Be thankful for the practice, the mindfulness of your body. Be grateful that you have these movements. Keep breathing gently. Soft breath as you melt deeper into the mat. A little bit deeper. Start to wriggle your fingers, lifting your toes off of the mat, and heel toeing the feet so they are together. Pushing into the feet, pushing your hips over to the right, drop yourself over to the left. Breathing into those lungs again as we did at the beginning of the practice. Filling them up, big breath in, big breath out. Pushing yourself up to a seated position, legs out long in front. Taking your shoulders back and down, rolling them backwards, rolling them forwards. Rising up with a big breath, palms together. As you breathe out, you bring the palms down, past your nose, past your lips, past your chest to your heart. Give yourselves a bow. Blink your eyes open and be appreciative of the practice that you've just done. Well done, guys. Thank you.